Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Polkadot. We took some nice solid profits from Polkadot late last week because we broke above this recent point of control here about 580. That level has since been tested a couple of times in the last 24 to 48 hours. So we want to be mindful that that could essentially break, but it also should hold the price action in place at that 575 level, that 0.5 fib. We'll go ahead and double check a few things here for Polkadot and kind of see what the overall sentiment is. But the easy way to understand it is that Polkadot's fairly strong. However, it's also running concurrent with Bitcoin the last 24 to 48 hours. Generally, that's unfavorable, but again, every situation is different. So taking a look here, last 7 days, we can see quickly to note a lot of liquidation between 6.3, 6.4. Okay? We've also got some liquidation down about 5.6, so we're not out of the woods just because there's no more longs. The truth is there's a lot of longs here in position, and those higher leverage longs could get swept at 560. So just be mindful that's a possible reality for us. We do take a look at the monthly, though. This tells us generally a better, more favorable outcome. In other words, if you're considering a long position, there's a lot more liquidation on the upside in the last 30 days versus the last 7 days. Okay, so again, that is an important thing to recognize because manipulation occurs in the market consistently, and whales are going to try to push the price action up to those levels and sweep them. Essentially, that's how it works. So we'll talk about that here in a minute in greater detail, but for the most part, if you're new to the channel, we just want to say welcome aboard. Hit the like button if you could, please help us grow the channel. If you do want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site link down below. We do have limited slots available for the month, and just know we have a new strategy in place. It's really awesome. Check it out in our Discord if you're curious. If you've been part of our group, you already kind of know what that is. Okay, so taking a look here at the daily time frame, let's recognize a few important factors. So we're kind of like this 0.618 fib level, 595 is a really important level. We close above that here today, might have a solid chance to continue higher because that would be a solid close above the 20-day SMA. Okay, we've already broken our tentative short-term descending trend line. If we look at larger time frames here as well, we can kind of see that for the most part, minus these moving averages, we feel like it feels like we're bottoming out. We've hit a double bottom here for the most part, 555. The likelihood of the price going much lower is fairly low. Granted, that's not a guarantee, of course. Bitcoin is performing or moving into a bearish pennant pattern. Those generally break to the downside, so just some friendly advice. Be very careful taking long positions today. We can also see 50 on the RSI is still above us. Basically, we're not above 50 in that case, providing us as a resistance level. Okay, we've seen that pretty clear on the charts here. This level at about 624, 625, not really working so well as a support. It's basically holding the price action in place as a resistance. Stochastic is swinging up here, letting us know we might have one more leg up. That generally carries a little bit more weight, but I think it's still too premature and too early to tell. Bitcoin at this 56.1, we got a strong resistance at 56.5. So interesting or fun fact there, considering a short with Bitcoin between 56.5 and 58.5. I know it's a bit of a range, but kind of the range that I'm liking to work within just based on that, once again, that bear pennant pattern. All that being said here, we're right here at 50 on the RSI, kind of letting us know it's trying to figure things out, and there's indecision. When there's indecision, you generally don't trade. I don't know if you guys know this or gals know this, but what we do in this analysis isn't trying to convince ourselves to take a trade. We're literally convincing ourselves to not take a trade and to prove a reason why we shouldn't take it, okay? 95% of trading is not trading, so in this case here, there's not a lot of signs telling us that the price action should continue higher. However, at this point, MACD diverging, strong indication the price could go lower. We're also losing 50 on the RSI and stochastic trying to swing down for the second time. So these are all generally unfavorable signs. We are squeezing within the price action here for all the moving averages. Generally speaking, that's also a sign of indecision and more likelihood we're going to see the price break out in either direction relatively soon. Okay. Taking a look at the Ichimoku cloud, we can kind of confirm when we look at the cloud here, we're within the cloud, not a great sign. We generally want to trade away from that. So if the lagging span intersects with the price action, which it's soon to do here, let me zoom in and kind of show you, then there's a solid chance that we should wait, really. Again, we've seen a lot of indecision here with this coin. It's looking strong, yes, but it's also looking pretty weak too with how hard it's sold off when Bitcoin starts pulling back. And with us expecting Bitcoin to pull back, it's hard to warrant a long position with any coin at this point, just based on the way that things are working out. So generally unfavorable to take a long at this exact moment because we have a lot of bearish qualities. Taking a look here though at the hourly, we're within the cloud, conversion line over the baseline. These are like 3 out of 3 reasons to not take a trade at all. They're all conflicting and there's nothing really saying, hey, this is a good odds of success taking a long. I would say you generally have more luck. You will have better luck if you try to short coins right now. Just generally speaking, the way that the market is, most coins are responding adversely to Bitcoin. And if I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin dominance is starting to hit its bottom and starting to increase. And as that increases, all coins will start to drop. So just be mindful here. If Bitcoin comes up to 56.5 or 58.5, those are two pretty significant rejection zones. So just some food for thought and some advice here from some random guy on the internet that really loves helping other people become better traders and not get destroyed by the market. So please be very careful following Tom, Dick, and Harry. Be careful following me. Use your own risk tolerance. Use everything you can to make sure that you're a better trader. So I would recommend watching my Trading University videos and, of course, just pumping the brakes a little bit. It's okay to not trade for a little while. I don't know what the deal is, why people are so addicted to it. I get it too. You feel like there's a lot of FOMO with the green in the market, but this is just a trap. In a lot of ways, it probably is. We don't know for sure, but we'll see here soon. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to follow the video, like the video rather, and follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Telegram, Discord. Got playout charts that I post. I'll have this one up here shortly. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.